Say the name Tucson, and you'll conjure up visions of the old American West. Blazing sunsets, the American cowboy, and unspoiled spectacular mountain vistas with forests of cactus dating back hundreds of years. If you're looking for a genuine Western ranch experience with all the comforts and amenities of a luxury resort, well then, partner, you need to head to Tucson, Arizona for the experience of your lifetime. Welcome to the Tanque Verde Ranch. Settled by ranchers arriving to the American West around the 1860s, the name means green tank. It's a reference to the algae in a large and prominent stockwater tank in the area in the late 19th century. The Tanque Verde Valley was inhabited by the Chiricahua Apaches throughout the 19th century. Soldiers from Fort Lowell operated the U.S. Army in the late 19th century, also frequented the Tanque Verde Valley. While the old western town of Tucson has grown quite a bit in the past 200 years, things at Tanque Verde Ranch change more slowly. The pace is more relaxed, and it's removed enough from the town that you'll feel surrounded by the spectacular mountains and unspoiled lands, which haven't changed for eons. Probably the first thing you'll notice when you arrive is how well the modern facilities and amenities blend in with the unspoiled wilderness, spectacular mountains, and natural beauty of Arizona. At Tanque Verde, there's something for everyone, of every age, and guests from all over the world have come here to take in as much activity or relaxation as they can enjoy. Maybe you want to relax by the pool, play around at tennis with pro instruction available, hike the nature trails, attend a horsemanship clinic, spend an educational afternoon in the Nature Center,
and the owner always felt he wanted the guests to have an awareness of their surroundings. So when you go out on a ride or a hike, yes, the surrounding vegetation, the ambiance is wonderful, but if you know, as you're passing the saguaro and you hear scratching in there, that there are birds living, there could be baby birds, it could be, look on a branch a little closer as you're passing it and you'll see a stick bug.
enjoy happy hour at the Doghouse Saloon, spend an afternoon at the spa, ride the many miles of bike trails, or mosey around the well-stocked gift shop for Western wear. to look good on the trail, you know. But perhaps the centerpiece of your week in the West is the horseback riding, and plenty of it. The Wranglers will match you with a horse well suited to your riding abilities, and if you need some extra riding instruction, well, that's available too. They want you to enjoy your horse fully. Since you'll be spending plenty of time in the saddle, traveling over spectacular trails through the mountains and through forests of saguaro cactus, which have been here for hundreds of years. What makes the horseback riding program at the ranch so special? Lisa Bedient talks about the wide array of horse activities and experiences available to guests and families.
We here at Tanque Verde Ranch, we offer an extensive riding program anywhere from very, very beginner to very, very advanced. We pride ourselves in being able to accommodate that guest that maybe has never been on a horse to a guest that possibly has their own horses, maybe competes at home, maybe even rides a different type of discipline. So here at the ranch, we offer a bunch of lessons. We have our basic, our fundamental, we have an intermediate, and then we have lope checks and lope rides. A lot of our lessons are in the arena under the watchful eye of one of our instructors, and then once they pass the test, they can go outside into the riverbeds and into the Saguaro National Park and go on lope rides. We offer all-day rides where we can go up into the mountains. We can pack a lunch. We cook out on the trail, and that's anywhere from a couple hours to up to 5. Here at the ranch, we have a wonderful kids program where guests can come with their children, put them into the program. We offer the program from ages 4 through 12, and they have everything from fishing, tennis, lessoning, and then our teen program has their separate little group where they can ride with the adults, but then they have their own little space and a fun little game room area that they can hang out in. And then of course the adults always have the saloon, after riding time that is. The Harmony with Horses program is a private program that we offer in conjunction with all the regular programs and lessoning that we do here at the ranch. People can sign up for a half day, which is anywhere from 3 hours to a week at a time. And it's a one-on-one catered to that individual's expectations or riding abilities in a hope to get them comfortable around the horse, answer all those questions, and have them advance. So that can be something that we concentrate on arena. We can go up into the mountains every single day and, have lunch by a waterfall. Or we can work on the groundwork, which is in our round pens and are joining up.
You could also get a chance to team up in some friendly competition with the cows, where you can put your riding skills to the test. Now, it may seem that the cows might be winning these contests, but everyone enjoys teaming up with their horses and matching their herding skills with the cattle in some spirited competition.
Good job, Kathy.
And one thing you will never hear your kids say is, "I'm bored." The wranglers and counselors will keep the kids busy from morning to night. They'll enjoy having their own horse for the week and improving their riding skills through game and other events that everyone enjoys.
Good job. We are at 21 seconds.
My spots are better.
Isabella in third.
And then there's the food. And this is not your Dude Ranch fare of bacon and beans. No, sir. This is some rib stickin' gourmet dining prepared by a professional staff of culinary trained chefs. You'll marvel at the selection of entrees, and then if you have any room left, you can check out the dessert bar, a masterpiece of incredible desserts, not to be believed. Better save room for these delights. Chef Ben Drury talks about their goals and objectives for an incredible culinary experience, combining traditional favorites with exceptional presentations.
We offer more of a unique experience as far as the food goes. The culinary team, we always strive to make beautiful presentations with some traditional home-cooked comfort classics. We try to put a little bit more of a twist onto it, just playing around with different foods, different cuisines. So some of the regional cuisines that we do, I like to bring in some influences that I've had myself and some of my staff has had. A few of us are from southern states, so there's some good southern style home cooked stuff, like we'll do braised greens and black-eyed peas and just kind of having fun with that. And then we'll go, barbecue. A few of us are from Texas, so we have a lot of fun with our barbecue out here. It's kind of near and dear to our hearts that it's good and it's not just barbecue sauce dumped on some meat and calling it barbecue. We actually put a lot of love into the food. And then being out in the western United States, we have a lot of fun with the availability of produce coming from Arizona itself, and it being such a biodiverse state that we get a lot of opportunities to work with a lot of different products. Also, California being so close, we have a wide variety of products to work with. And Utah has some really great things too coming from it, and some options from Colorado. So we're in a really good region for food. Just kind of capitalizing on that is what we are always trying to do. One of the things that we also do is our menu changes every day. So that being said, we have a lot of fun with our food. We change, if we get an idea, we try it out and see how it goes, and usually with great success, we get really good response from the guests about the food. So one of the other things, being a Dude Ranch, we get to play around with is we do a lot of cooking in cast iron skillets and Dutch ovens. So kind of like really traditional, like open fire cooking. We've done some activities where we've like fried donuts out on an open fire, which is really exciting to do. It's a lot different than just turning a fryer on in a kitchen and cooking. You're actually getting an experience. You're kind of like at the mercy of the flame, and you got to really rely on your intuition and knowing what's going on with your food, because it's not just set perfectly for you. So that's one of the things we're really enjoying, is like getting kind of to the roots of cooking on a ranch and building that and kind of bringing it to a modern style too. The staff that we have here, I have about 18 cooks and assistants. I rely heavily on my team to do quite a bit, and a lot of them are extremely creative. I have some wonderful pastry chefs that make some amazing desserts. One of the things that we've been playing around with a lot is doing marshmallows. So we're making homemade marshmallows, and we're just playing around with it and kind of going nuts with our marshmallows here. So stuff that you don't necessarily see everywhere, that's a little bit more fun and more rustic and unique is what we try to do, is like trying to make really the best pies that are, but still unique and interesting, and somewhat modern in a sense. So, you know, playing around with those different things has been a lot of fun for us here.
Some of the meals are held at the Cottonwood Grove, where guests can take a leisurely horse-drawn covered wagon to the site and then can sit and relax among the trees as the sun slips behind the mountains and enjoy meals cooked right out on the open grill by a roaring campfire. And when the dinner bell rings, it's time to eat.
There you go. 'Cause they'll never stay home, and they're always alone, even with someone they love. 'Cause they'll never stay home, and they're always alone, even with someone they love.
And while you're enjoying your sumptuous ribs and barbecue, you'll be serenaded by one of the finest country western singers you'll ever hear.
Cut 'em in, ride 'em in, cut 'em in, ride 'em out, cut 'em in, ride 'em in, ride. Roll,
Does it get any better than this?
roll.
One of the favorite activities each week is the breakfast ride and cookout, where guests are treated to a Southwestern breakfast prepared by ranch owner Bob Coate. For over 5 decades, Bob and the Coate family have provided guests with true Western hospitality that few ranches can hope to match. Guests will ride through the cactus trails to the old homestead, one of the original buildings on the ranch, where in 1928, former owner Jim Converse began the transformation of the property from a cattle ranch to a dude ranch. If you look at the old homestead long enough, you might even see Jim standing there, looking west towards the mountains. But what keeps guests from all over the world coming back time and time again? Guest Robin Bloom shares his thoughts on why the ranch is such a special experience.
Yeah, we've been coming here now since 1989, and we just fell in love with the place. And in fact, we've been coming here probably twice a year for the last 23 years. We've worked out, we spent 2 years of our lives here trying to rope the horses, and we've actually been up at the cattle ranch as well. They've got 400 head of cattle up in the hills, and there's just so much to do here. We're working at it all day from 7 o'clock in the morning. We're riding, we're tennising, we're hiking. In fact, we're thinking of going somewhere for a holiday after this, just to relax for a bit. But it's camp for adults here. It's just the most exciting place to come to, and look at this weather. We've got sun virtually every day. We don't see the rain that we get in England all the time, so we don't need it here. And it's just fabulous. The people that you meet, most of them are guests who have been here like us 10, 20, 30 times. We come all at the same time of year, and it's almost like one great party from the moment the wheels touch down at Tucson Airport to the moment they lift up again on our tearful way home. And the only thing that really comforts us when we leave here is the fact that my wife will have already made the bookings for our next 2 visits. And it's just a great place to be. Just wonderful. Staff are great, the wranglers are great, the horses are safe, which we need, and it's just great.
After breakfast, there's a long-standing tradition of having the kids toss the remaining biscuits at the cactus. After they saddle up and head down the trail, the local birds are more than glad to clean up the leftover biscuits, down to the last morsel. And at the end of the day, you and your family can retire to incredibly comfortable accommodations, reflecting the Southwestern heritage that is Tanque Verde. You can sit on your front porch and watch the daily spectacular sunsets that can only be experienced here. If you're ready for a great Western ranch experience, if you're ready to ride the trails of the old Western cowboys, see incredible vistas and unspoiled natural beauty, if you're ready for your entire family to experience hospitality like no other ranch resorts, well then, partner, make your way to Tucson, Arizona and live out your dreams at the Tanque Verde Ranch. We'll see your family at the corral.